Hey guys, Angrybeast here. Did you guys like my new intro? I'm just joking with you there a little bit, but this is a new series I'm starting up. It's called Nukebusters. Basically in this game, there's a guy who's going for a nuke, and I kill him just a couple off. And this series is not something that's going to happen on a regular basis. It's just going to happen whenever I get a gameplay where there's a guy going for a nuke and I kill him. But it was pretty nice gameplay using the M16 that was unfortunately ruined when the guy pulls out his chopper gunner. So I decided to get my revenge, and it works out pretty well. This is not the full gameplay; it's just the first 5.5 minutes of it or so. Because what ends up happening is my team isn't able to pull out of it after I kill the guy with the chopper gunner. Unfortunately, we get triple cap for a while after that, and it just ends up being a pretty bad gameplay at that point. But I'm using M16 here with no attachment. This is actually my first game this prestige with it, and the M16 is one of my favorite weapons in this game. It's just got that feel. I mean, I've always said that the M16 is one of my favorite weapons. I mean, I use it in Modern Warfare 3 where it's just a piece of crap. But it's got good iron sights. I mean, yeah, they're a little bit obstructive. The back iron sights are a little bit difficult to look through. But overall, it's a good weapon, and it's got a good feel to it. And I think that's important with a weapon. If you have a weapon with a good feel, then you'll be very successful with it. A lot of people say that feel doesn't matter, but I disagree. A weapon like the PP90 has a better feel to me than a weapon like the MP7, and that's why I do better with the PP90 on a consistent basis than I do with the MP7. It has nothing to do with the fact that the MP7 is a better weapon than the PP90, or because in all reality, the MP7 pretty much destroys the PP90 in almost every stat. The only thing the PP90 has is better rate of fire, and that means very little in Call of Duty, in my opinion. So, definitely pick a weapon that you have a good feel for. Don't just pick a weapon based on the numbers. I've learned that the hard way. I mean, the F2000 has great numbers, for example. The only thing it doesn't have is recoil. That's its major issue. I think in this game, though, my kill streaks are the Predator missile, the Harrier strike, and the Pavlo, which I think I pick up my Harrier once in this game, but I don't think I pick up my Pavlo or anything, simply because I'm killed off by a nuke tube, I think, or something like that. And what the M16 is good for is picking off people at medium to long range. This is an engagement that I generally shy away from right here. I know he's around the corner, so I'm just going to sit here and wait back. And this is how the M16 is meant to be used. It's not a weapon that you rush up and you try to play aggressive with, because if you do, you're going to get destroyed. You have a slower aimed on sight time than a SMG, and if you try to play those close quarter gunfights, then you're just going to get destroyed up close because you have a one burst, and if you miss that first burst, then you're pretty much screwed. Now, I realize in this game that I'm not going after the flags very aggressively. That's because I was trying to build up some kill streaks for my team early on in the game. Unfortunately, I didn't get too much action to start the game off, so my strategy of building up kill streaks didn't work out too well. But I get a nice headshot through the window of the plane there, and building up kill streaks is something that can be very beneficial to your team, but can also hurt your team at the same time. If I'm not jumping after the flags, then I'm hurting my team because I'm not helping them capture those flags. But in the end, though, it ends up working out in our favor, and I think we do take the lead early on here. Unfortunately, though, they get their Harriers and their chopper gunners pretty soon, and it just sends our plans all down the tube. I have one more Nukebuster gameplay that I can post, probably post in a week or so, so there won't be that much of a shortage of these. I mean, you find nukers in Modern Warfare 2 all the time. The only issue is killing them a couple off of their nuke, really. But I'm using the M93 Rafika as my secondary, and that's become, as soon as I unlock it, that's the only secondary I really use anymore. Because the Rafika just has that ability to kill at long range as well as close range that I don't think any other weapon has. Wait a minute, am I not using the Pavlo in this game? Because I think I've gotten at least 2 kills. Sorry about that. I don't actually know what my third kill streak is. Maybe it's the AC-130. But at any rate, the M93 Rafika is very versatile with secondary, and that's why I like it. Yes, it's burst fire. That means it's going to be less effective in most situations up close, but it's got a good rate of fire, and when you akimbo it, it's one of the most effective secondary weapons, because you get more ammo with akimbo in this game, unlike Modern Warfare 3, you get less ammo. And I just think overall that it's probably the best all-around secondary. At this point, the enemy team's gotten their first Harrier, so I'm starting to say, okay, I'm a couple off my big kill streak, or maybe I'm not running a third kill streak. Oh, I remember now. There was a fail in my class up in this game. I was trying to change from the Pavlo to the UAV, and I didn't have time before the game began. Because this map really isn't that good for the Pavlo, especially when you're trying to spawn trap them at A, which is my eventual hope. But unfortunately, it's stopped short here at once they get the chopper gunner. So yeah, I was trying to switch from the payload to the UAV, and that's why I don't have a third kill streak. I think that was something like a 10 or 11 kill streak right there. But that's what the M16 is good for. It's good for getting people at ranges like that, where, you know, you have this shot. I could have gotten this kill right here with any other weapon, but the M16 will do it faster because it has less recoil and has extremely high damage output. Notice what I do here. I see that he killed me, so I go to the start menu, and you see the yellow triangle there? That's not me. That is him. That's his position on the map, and I leverage that glitch or bug to my advantage, and that's probably what I'll be doing throughout the rest of the series, simply because it's hard. Once you're in your chopper gunner, it's difficult to not get 15 kills, to be perfectly honest. So I just spread through the wall, and that's another thing the M16 is really good in this game. Just like in Call of Duty 4, it has extremely good penetration rates. Unfortunately, I'm shooting through a whole bunch of brick there, so it's difficult to shoot, but I get the kill, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Angry Beast, and I'm signing out, and I will catch you guys in my next video.